Thursday, and I just have been thinking a little bit about filming kind of a work in progress WIP video for y'all. I started some really fun projects for spring and upcoming travel. I have about a month until I leave for my trip to Europe with my husband and his family. I just started working up a new version of a project that I did basically I think a year ago. So it's kind of a fun revival, if you will. So I made this tank by Ocean Knits. It's the Made You Look top by Ocean Knits. This is made in this like cotton that I had. I really was a pretty beginner knitter when I made this project, and I think I did pretty well. One of my favorite summer tanks that I've made so far, but I really wanted to make a second version. I'm working it up in this green. Now, instead of cotton this time, I tried this really soft baby alpaca. It's definitely gonna be warmer, but I was thinking for spring, that's gonna be okay. So I did not do the ruffle bottom for the first rendition. I don't know if I was intimidated by it or what, but I do want to do the ruffle bottom on this pattern. Maybe it was because I didn't do the provisional cast on to start, because I didn't know what that was. That's definitely what it was. I remember now. I started this top when I was on an airplane, and I didn't read through the pattern before I got on the airplane, and I didn't have Wi-Fi, so I couldn't look up what provisional cast on was. So I think I just skipped that part, cast it on with long tail or whatever cast on method I liked at the time. Yeah, I wasn't savvy. I was just like getting back into knitting. I think it was literally like one of the first projects I did for years. This time I did do the provisional cast on. I'm looking forward to doing the ruffles on this. I think it's gonna be a really cute rendition. Doesn't look like much right now, but I just casted off the bust pieces, and right before I went to bed last night, I stayed up a little too late and I'm very tired, but I did finish the I-cord bind off for the back. So what's left to do, the straps / tie for the front, sewing down this piece on each side over the little tie for the front. And then I usually always have one crochet and one knitting project at the very least. And I did have to take a little break from this crochet project this week because I worked on it too much last weekend and my hands were really hurting. But I am so excited with this project, and I'm so close to being finished. I have been working on some filet crochet. This is going to be a filet crochet skirt, like a maxi skirt. I really only have like 10 more rows, I think, to finish the design. This pattern also comes with a top, so I haven't decided if I want to make her top or if I want to try to make my own top that matches this. I do need to get definitely more yarn for this pattern. It is eating up yarn. Patons Grace, and I'm using a 2mm hook with this. I don't think my gauge matches the pattern. I honestly didn't do a gauge swatch, and now that I'm looking at hers, I think she used a much thicker yarn, quite honestly, but that's besides the point. So hopefully Michael's has restocked, because I bought out their entire stock when I was there. Those are my two projects. I do have a couple other WIPs in the mix that I'll bring in once we finish those two. I do. I just got done with work. I have a haircut in like an hour and a half. I'm kind of freaking out because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna cut my hair pretty short. The last time I got my hair cut was probably back September, late September, October, and right now it is April, so. Yes, I got a haircut last night. I'm quickly running out of yarn. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do the straps in the same color. I might have to do a different color, but I was kind of anticipating that anyway, so it's fine. But I started casting off the little ruffle on the bottom. It's a little bit shorter than I wanted it to be, but I think it'll be good. I have to start work in like 20 minutes, so let's see how much I can get casted off. Also, yeah, I am wearing the same exact outfit as I was yesterday, okay? These are my pajamas, and I'm gonna wear them more than once. Deal with it. Okay, so I just cast it off. It's giving jellyfish realness. I think what I'm gonna do is block it without the straps, and then I'll weave in all my ends and do the little strap slash tie situation. Because it's so curled right now, it's gonna be hard to sew it down anyway, and that'll also give me some time to figure out what I'm gonna do for the straps, because I only have this much yarn left, which is definitely not enough for 2 straps as a tie. I'm going to put this in my sink and then lay it out, and we'll go from there. My little top is drying currently. So I just went through my stash of scraps to see what I wanted to use to make the straps instead. I picked out this yarn for the straps, which is a silk blend that I thrifted a while ago. I used up most of it in a sweater, and I have this little bit left, but I think it'll be plenty to make the straps out of. The pattern that I'm using calls for me to just make like a simple chain. Last time I did it, I knit I-cords, and I really liked how that turned out. So I'm gonna do that again, but I'm gonna be lazy and use my tulip I-cord knitter. So this thing can be honestly a little hit or miss. See if I remember how to do this. I just got back from aerial class. It was really fun. My top is blocking, so I need a different project to work on while it's drying. I'm still in the mood for knitting. Let me show you this project. Literally, I think I started this in August, and I keep like intermittently working on it. I really just need to finish it, honestly. And I wasn't sure for the longest time how I was going to finish it. This is just a free-handed skirt at this point. I was like loosely following a pattern that I'll link down below, but like it wasn't, the pattern was not at all designed for mohair. I just had all this black Diablo that I needed to use up. And of course it's tangled. Oh my god, what is going on here? Excuse me. Okay. Anyway, so I had this skirt. Oh my god, I thought we untangled this. Did we not untangle this? What are we doing? Hello? This is why we need to finish this skirt officially detangled. Anyway, so I wasn't sure how I was gonna finish this skirt off. I didn't want to just like cast off randomly. This probably looks like nothing right now. You kind of have to trust the process, honestly. So like a month ago, last time I worked on this project, I was like, ooh, I want to add a ruffle to the bottom. Like I want it to ruffle out at the ends. I think that would look really cute. But I wasn't exactly sure how to do that. Now that I just did the ruffle on the top, I know how to add a ruffle before casting off. So I'm going to do that exact same thing that I just did on my top to this skirt bottom. To fast for my labs, so I'm starving and I didn't get my coffee today, so I need to do that. And I brought my knitting. I didn't get much done last night with my knitting. I don't know, I was sitting there, I wasn't really feeling it, and I was tired. I went to sleep kind of early. Woke up super early for absolutely no reason at all, and now I'm very tired. I think we're gonna go some sort of Earth Day celebration happening nearby, so I think we're gonna go to that. Might be fun. A really nice day today. So just wove in all my ends. It's turned out so perfect. I actually really like the different colored strap, the little bow, and the frill is everything. I love, love, love. Happy Monday, everyone. I'm really sad that the weekend is over, but I did have a pretty productive weekend. I spent a lot of time outside playing various sports and walking around, and not that much time doing crafts, but that's okay. I was able to complete one project yesterday, so I feel like 2 projects for one weekend is pretty good. I thought I might get 3. I did finish my mohair skirt. I still have to do the waistband and weave in the ends, but I was able to cast it off. I really like how the ruffle at the bottom turned out. I tried it on. It fits perfectly. The length is great. It's like mid-calf length actually. It's beautiful. I would try it on for you right now, but I need to, like, it's a whole situation because I have to put a slip underneath. I'm not changing out of my sweatpants. As you can see, the ruffle turned out so cute. I did like a stretchy ribbing, so it fits pretty well, but I do feel like it's gonna stretch out if I don't put in like a tie for the waistband. So I think I might just make another I-cord and thread it through. This was Sunday's cast off. Let's do the I-cord and regroup. All right, so I made an I-cord. I threaded it onto a tapestry needle and now I'm just working it through the waistband. Through. I probably should have measured the middle, but I think I eyeballed it pretty well. And now I can cinch it up. I just have a couple ends I need to weave in and then it'll be done. Last one. I feel so good getting this project done. It has been in my WIPS pile for literally months and months and months. And I don't know why I just kept like procrastinating finishing it. Kind of sad I didn't finish this earlier so I could have gotten some wear out of it in the fall. I don't think I'm gonna block it because I don't want it to stretch out. Another whip complete. Here is the black mohair skirt whip that we finished. The nice thing about this, just have it over this little black mini slip skirt that I have, but it could be fun. I was thinking like I have these red bike shorts that could be fun for like a little pop of color underneath. I think she's so pretty, girly. I think it would look so cute with this crochet bag that I made. Also really on my project list is a black bolero sleeve situation because I think it would be like a really good staple in my wardrobe. So maybe I'll make that as well at some point. I'll link the pattern that I loosely used down below so you can make your own if you want. I am nearing the end of my other skirt that I wanted to work on. Last night I finished up the pattern on my filet crochet chart and then I tried it on and it was like still kind of mid calf length on me and it just kind of looked like a strange cutoff point. Here is what she's looking like. I went back and forth on what I wanted to do after the pattern. I did actually work up a little chart on Stitch Fiddle the other night and play around with if I wanted to like draw out my own design for the bottom to continue and add like 10 to 20 more rows. This little PDF here, which actually I do really like how this turned out. I'm gonna use it probably for something else, like maybe a little tank top that I'll make at some point, or I was also thinking like micro skirt would be really cute. I was just kind of in the mood to do something a little more mindless. So I'm just doing blank and I decided to add, I'm gonna add like 5 more rows. I've added 15 rows. Glad that I tried it on because it's actually kind of hard to walk in because it's because of the length and the tightness of the skirt. I actually wish I had started doing this sooner, but I didn't have the heart to undo my work and it wasn't bad enough for me to validate that. So I started putting a split in it. Instead of connecting in the round, I'm just slip stitching into my chain 3 when I start to make the first square. Now I could use the top pattern that comes in the set, I also did purchase another pattern, the Rosie tank. So it's very fitting by, her Instagram handle is crochet by Belladonna, I believe. But her name is Isabella Madsen, apparently. So this is what it looks like. She also has a skirt pattern too, and she has a dress pattern that I bought that I really love. But I feel like this top, I'm just gonna like the construction of a little bit more than the top that comes in this skirt, the Flora Bloom set. Super cute, but I just don't know that style is gonna be super flattering and like something that I want to wear all the time. I don't love like open back stuff traditionally. I just don't feel super comfortable in it. I think I am gonna make the Rosie tank. And I'm excited because I'll finally get to use one of her patterns. This skirt weighs a lot. I'm gonna weigh it at the end because it's so much cotton yarn. It's very, very heavy. I want to take this on my trip, but honestly, I'm kind of worried about how much weight it's gonna add to my bag. So we will see if she makes the cut. I finished my skirt last night. It's looking really good. I started on my Rosie top last night. Hopefully I have enough yarn to do all this. I'm feeling pretty confident that I do. After work, I need to pack because I'm going to visit my mom in Wisconsin. But usually I feel like I don't get that much done when I do go visit my mom just because I'm like hanging out with people and stuff. So we'll see how long this takes me. Hopefully I can get it done within the week because I have another project that I really want to get started, so I have time to finish it before I leave for my trip in like three weeks. It is Friday. I fully went home. I came back. I barely got any crocheting done when I was just really busy, like hanging out with my mom and my friends and also still working. I thought I was gonna get a bunch done on the plane, but my wrist was hurting too much, so I don't think I got like 2 rows done. But it's gotten a lot better in the last couple days, so that's good. And I'm just slowly getting this top done. I have like 11 more rows, and then I just have to do like the boobage area and I'll be done. I'm hoping I can finish this today. I ordered a couple chunkier 2mm hooks, like more ergonomic. This is the culprit. I'm hoping that the ergonomic hooks are easier on my wrist. Haul. Iron pills because I'm anemic again. This is one of the 2mm crochet hooks that I ordered. This doesn't look any bigger than the one that I already have, so I think that's gonna probably go back. Why can't it just be this? Why can't they just make the base chunky? Like, why does it need to be all this craziness? Basically, I get pain in here and through here, down through here and into my elbow. My physical therapist said it's cubital tunnel, and there's like some other moves to do, but this one feels really good. Nerve glide, I can feel it all the way like through my palm. It feels so good. I was thinking about getting, what's it, like the Chunky Boy or whatever. Wasn't there some drama with that like a while ago? Not to stir up more drama. The hook of that is interesting. This one's Mindful Knits. It is Monday. I hated all of the crochet hooks that I ordered. I did finish my last WIP for this video. It looks really pretty. I had these thrifted buttons, so I put those on the back. I had like just enough yarn. I had a little bit left over. The fit of the top, I'm not obsessed with, to be honest. The thing I will say about this pattern, actually both of the patterns that I used for this top and the skirt, I do not think they were pattern tested at all because it's just the one like product photo. It might not be the like most inclusive or considerate of all bodies. I redid the top section and the straps 3 times to try to get it to fit me a little bit better. I did 2 rows with like 2 decreases on each end for the last 2 rows of this top section before doing the straps. And then I also did a slip stitch row on the very top to kind of draw it in because I was getting a lot of like gaping. The skirt, I ordered these little mother of pearl beads for the end of the strap, and I really, really love how those look. So now it ties. Like I said, there's like a little bit of gapping on the top. I also kind of wish that the top was a little bit shorter, but since you start from the bottom up, and I didn't want to cut off too much of the rose design. But honestly, for this rose design and this rose design to be from 2 different patterns, I feel like they match up very well. What are your thoughts? Do you have any opinion on how to fix the top? It is making me just want to make like now a midi filet crochet dress. Anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed watching me finish all of my WIPs. I have already started on my next project, so be sure to subscribe so you can see that. And be sure to go follow me over on Instagram if you want to see how I end up styling these in all different ways. Happy making! Bye!